Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ontario just announced the new immigration pathway for the master graduates and PhD graduates, and in this video, I'm going to give you all the details. So, previously, the EOI system, the new EOI system for Ontario Immigrant Nominee Program, other than the Human Capital Priority Stream, they announced that they are going to offer all these categories an EOI system, all these categories, okay? But previously, they have announced employer job offer foreign worker stream, employer job offer international student stream, employer job offer in demand skill stream, okay? And they did not announce an EOI system for these two categories. But right now, just coming in, they have announced a system for master graduate program and PhD graduate stream. Okay, so if you have earned a master's degree from Ontario or if you have earned a PhD degree from Ontario, then you need to click here because you now can submit your expression of interest, and we expect that pretty soon they are going to hold an EOI draw for master graduates and PhD graduates, and the least number they're going to be looking at is 1000 people or 1500 people. That would be the number of people whose EOI are going to get selected. So we basically take an overview of this master graduate stream. So basically, it is for the international graduates. Needless to say that they do not need to have a job offer if they don't currently have one. Okay, so if they had one, they would have gone through employer job offer international graduate stream. But if they don't have a job offer, then you need to make sure that you meet the mandatory requirements. For example, one of the mandatory requirements is that you have to be living in Ontario within the past 2 years for a full year at least. Okay, so you need to create a profile on the e-filing portal of the OINP, and you would be allotted a certain number of EOI points. And after the draw, if you're selected, you have to prove that what you have written in that EOI application, all those points were legit and would be backed up by a proper documentation, and you would need to pay an application fee of $1,500. But the most important thing that is different from the previous three employer job offer stream is that now you would need to provide a proof of settlement fund. Like if you just completed your master's degree and you don't have a job offer, then you would need to provide a proof of settlement fund. Okay, that is POF. Okay, so it can be a combination. For example, if you have an ongoing job, then your annual salary is considered part of that proof of fund. If you have a job offer mentioning your yearly salary, then that is part of your proof of fund, or the amount in your bank account needs to be that proof of fund. Okay, so this is how you are going to prove that you have a settlement fund for your family. Okay, and language education, obviously these documents are required, but as I said, that residency in Ontario within the past 2 years is a must. We've talked about POF, and then they would also ask you about your intention to live in Ontario. So obviously you have studied there, you have started working there, so that is a valid proof of intention to live in Ontario. And you need to be living in Ontario with legal status, and you can be living outside of Canada, but in the past 2 years, you must have lived in Ontario for one full year. Okay, so application period is basically you will be given 14 days to prove your documents. 14 days is the deadline for the supporting documents. So if you are a master graduate, if you were a PhD graduate from Ontario and you have been waiting for this moment, now you can click right here on OINP e-filing portal. But at the end, you would have to sign a certain form, that is an attestation form. Okay, so this has to be physically signed. This is the form. You need to download that PDF and sign it practically. Okay, so this is how you're going to apply through the master graduate or PhD graduate stream. And congratulations in advance to those people who have been waiting for this moment. This is Alif Takhar wishing you all the best.